Hello, hello. He's singing. Not really. That's just hellos. I play in karaoke bars from time to time. Anyways, you guys, welcome to another, what's a good word for something fantastic? Fantastic. Here's a fantastic episode of Stand Up Revolution, the highlight show. I am your glorious host, Gabriel Iglesias, the artist formerly known as Pikachu. So, this week, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine by the name of Ian Bagg. Ian Bagg is a Canadian dude who's hysterical. He's funny. He was on season 2, and he was so good, we had to bring him back for season 3, because that's how he rolls. In all honesty, we had somebody who backed out, and Ian was there at the right place at the right time, and I had him go on the show because he's funny enough, and I didn't have to audition him. So you guys, check him out, Mr. Ian Bagg, and don't forget to follow him.
When I was a kid, I had an uncle take me to the carnival, right? And we're on the tilt-a-whirl there, and I puked on him. See, that's bad, right? Turns out I was the only kid in our family that wasn't molested by him. All right, this side of the room doesn't get that. Apparently, you booed that like I should have been molested. You know that? Like, that's the weirdest... Like, that was the weirdest response for that joke I've ever had. Oh, you should have been touched. You should have been touched. Oh, you're lucky you got a funny tummy. And don't boo. I can't stand when people come to a comedy club. And they're offended. You can't get offended at a comedy club. I didn't know there was going to be jokes. You know, I expected more riddles. Who is this guy? No, you get into this shit. It wasn't like you're in a Macy's shopping and I just ran in, suck my balls, and then ran out again. That's where you should be offended, but everybody ever is. There, I was like, well, that was weird, and then they go right back to shopping. But then they come to a comedy club. We gotta get out of here. It's Ontario. Walla walla bing bang. Can you guys play that? Can you play the Walla Walla Bing Bang? Yeah. That's not Walla Walla Bing Bang. You guys got 3 Grammys and that's your Walla Walla Bing Bang? You hired the worst band for your quinceañera. Sorry. Sorry, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna have to talk to them afterwards. That's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have a little conversation with the band afterwards. I'm sure the bass guy, he looks the toughest. The bass player. I wanna be the bongo player. That's the best gig ever. Just a little Asian with bongos. That's awesome. It's like you guys picked him up on a foreign tour and just didn't let him go. Gave him a package. Hold on to this. And he seems to be able to smuggle drugs to every gig. And just play those bongos back there. Bang, bang, hold down. Wow. So what do you want to do now? Oh, that lady's hot. She's going like that. Oh my God, it's hot. I didn't expect to be like this in California. My friend, he eats gluten-free. Does anybody else have one of those dicks? He doesn't have any gluten in his food. You know what that means? It means I have to pay $2 extra for him to have cookies when he comes over to my motherfucking house. What I do is I just buy the package, right? But I never throw away the package and I just put normal cookies in there. Right, yeah? Okay. Sounds fun, but stock up on toilet paper if you're gonna do that. Because if they're gluten-free, it means I got a spastic colon. You know what that means? Yeah, he's gonna shit at your house. That's what's gonna happen. And it's gonna be funny, because you're gonna be in a different room, and it's gonna sound like a biplane from World War I. It's crashing in your bathroom. That's a good joke right there. I heard a woman snort someplace in here. That is the pinnacle of success for a comedian when you make a woman snort. I should just throw the microphone on the stage right now, just walk off. Just, good night, suck my balls, and walk off into the thing. Making a woman snort when she laughs at a joke is almost as good as making a woman fart when she comes. Yeah. Not everybody laughed at that joke. Some people are young, you're like, does that happen? Yeah. Yeah, son. And when it does, just stand back and let it go down. Because that is the pinnacle of success. That is when two different emotions collide in a woman's brain at the same time. That is when ecstasy meets embarrassment at 100 miles an hour. That is, oh! You guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. Goodbye.
What did I tell you guys? Mr. Ian Bagg, funny dude. Please, 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 please. Some of you get that, some of you didn't see the movie. Anyway, subscribe to Ian right there. Please subscribe to me right there, because that's how we roll. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe, it'll make me do more. And that's what we really want is more. Bye.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I said Sacramento, you lazy bitch.
I was like, smile!